Don't you do that? Hi guys. Hi everyone, anyone that's here, anyone that's joining, and anyone that watches this back. I am so sorry about the glare. So what I'm going to do is put them underneath and have that there instead without the glare. So if you bear with me, I have to change the camera settings as soon as I come in. I can't do it before. So I have to do this all now. Just bear with me, bear with me. I've just got to turn the autofocus off so you don't get a heartbeat. And then there. Oh, 1 second, guys. Yeah, okay. So is the lighting, if anyone's here, is the lighting okay? Is everything all right? So I'm just doing a test, just to make sure that it all comes up. Okay, so those of you that are going to watch this back, we are continuing in Momo Girl today. But what I wanted to do is show you some bits that I've got and bits that were necessary and I needed to replenish. Something I picked up at the supermarket today because it was super cheap. And what else? And a couple of bits of Happy Mail that I don't know who is from. So I'm going to have to say thank you on stream and hope that they come forward. Oh, there we go. Hi, Jennifer. I'm just making sure that it's all okay. So the lighting is fine. It's in HD and all that good stuff, is it? Hiya. So I have got a few bits to show you today. You're probably thinking, oh, not again. Yep, again. Hi, Mum. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Jennifer. So I'll give people a couple of minutes to get in. Got my coffee. Good. Okay, that's okay. I know there's a bit of a glare, but I need that on in order to colour. Because I've got the daylight lamp on full, so it's going to be like that. So what I did do, I bought this. So I'm going to go through what this is, and this is for the Pan Pastels, a fixative spray. I'll go through the Happy Mail first and test out and all that, and then we're going to continue. So we're going to be here for a good couple of hours, I'd say. You know, like I said the other day, I needed some Posca pens, so I got some Posca pens. I needed some black fine liners, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I did. So I'm going to give 1 minute. You can talk, and you want to lurk, you can lurk. If you want to grab a coffee or a cup of tea, then do that. But I am going to sort of be here for a couple of hours because I want to do a few bits of testing, and I want to sort of read out to you what the fixative spray is, and just show you a few things, and then we're going to colour Momo Girl because I want to finish that up. So hi Ian, I'm just giving people a couple of minutes because I know that I usually have a few. Hiya, hi KP. And yes, you spot some super tips in the corner because I'm late to the party. So, hi G girl, hi Melissa, hi everyone. Hi Angel. Ah, thanks Melissa. You see super tips, you do. Hi Kenneth. I was watching Kate. KP's got her latest upload. I was sitting there absolutely roaring laughing at Dog Super Saver Woman. I couldn't stop laughing at that. It's because you just come out with things. I'd have to think about that. You just come out with it. So I'm gonna show you what we got, and then I got these as well sent to me. I don't know who sent this. Yeah, I've got the vamp, and this was sent by Selena. This had a name, but I don't know who sent these, and I'd like to thank the person. I did pickle. Hiya, Randy. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for joining that. And then I also got sent a couple of things. So I'll start off with a happy mail. And I want to show you the card that I get because everyone asks me what I print off my PDFs on, and it's this. And I also want to show you the Spectrafix and what it says and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And I want to test out the super tips because I am late to the party with creative super tips. Hi, Desiree. Hi, Dana. Hi, May. Hi, everyone that's joining. So we will be heading over to this after, but I want to do the happy mail. So excuse that. I'm going to bring you over slightly. Oh, I'm going to have to fiddle around, guys, and I've got a glare, so bear with me. It's all going to be skewy. There we go. Okay, so first of all, this came in the post, and I'm so thankful. So I don't know who sent this, and I'd like to say thank you. This is the Caran d'Ache palette aquarelle. That's okay. I don't know who sent this, and I'd like to say thank you to whoever sent this. So this is a palette, especially for your watercolors. You can also put your gouache, your acrylics, your watercolors, your oil paints. You can put all of that on there. It is really thick, and it has got a rough texture, so you can put your museums on there, your super colors, your neo colors, and like paint it on and then get your brush and stuff. So hi Loretta. So this is really good, and as I said, very good quality, and this is made by Caran d'Ache. So this is a nice one, and I'm really happy with that. So thank you to whoever sent that. If you come forward, I can thank you personally, and I won't have to like guess at that one. Then somebody sent me this morning the Tales to Finish by the Disney. Now this is aimed at, I'd say, more towards sort of a young, younger audience. But what I like about the Disney stuff is, you know me, I love colouring a little bit of Disney. And this has got like a Tales to Finish, so it's got a story to it, which I'm not particularly bothered about. But what I do like is these tiny little illustrations that I can kind of just, on those days where you don't fancy anything, but you might fancy just colouring for about half an hour, and you can colour a little Buzz, and you can colour a little bit of Jessie or a little bit of Pork Chop and things like that. So, these are just really cool for that. Now, they have got a slightly, duller line that you can draw in yourself, and they have got the different stories. So at the beginning, I really love this. So thank you to whoever sent this. It's got Toy Story Cars, Up, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, and Inside Out. It's got all these different stories to them. And I love anything Disney, so this is just great to have in the collection. And like, they're just sort of the things that you want to colour if you don't fancy colouring anything much, and then you can build your storybook up. So thank you so much to whoever did send that, because I'd like to thank you personally. Then Selena, bless her heart, before I get onto the things that I bought, sent the Jade Summer Vampires. Now, I didn't have this one, but I did want this one. And this has got some really cool vampire drawings, just all the things that I can use with the darker colours. And it's got the typical black underpaints. You're backwards on the screen. So it's got the types of drawings that I really like. Hiya, Robin. Hiya, Miss Susie. Hi to anyone. Hi, Cheshire. This has got, you've seen probably flip throughs. Now, I love the Jade Summers for marker bases. I've got the super tips now. I am so happy. So I can do I throw paint and everything at the Jade Summer book. I'm just like, bring it on. So I am excited for this one because I like the darker side of stuff. I love anything like this. So this was really nice. So thank you so much, Selena. That was amazing. Amazing. Then I got this because I haven't got the first and second, but I love mindless stuff. And this is just a really cute kind of book that, if I come this way, it's markers, shading, perfect. And I just fancied something that was repetitive on a page. So this was perfect for that because it is just a repetitive pattern that you don't have to think too much. It's cute. I can just see the colours in this. You go with the sort of colours that's on the front. you know, just cute pictures. And this to me is those days where I want mindless colouring, where I just want to put the super tips to the paper. That's what this was for. It was for days where pain's high, where my pain's, you know, really bad, because I know they're going to be coming because the colder weather's coming. Yeah. So when I have high pain days and I just fancy something, hi Darla, hi everyone that's come in. You know, high pain days, don't want to sit there and faff about too much. I just want to put pen to paper. This is the sort of thing. Yeah, exactly, Desiree. For me, it's just mindless. You know, some people turn to mandalas. Some people turn to just a repetitive pattern. And I just thought, you know what? I know the cold weather's going to come, and the cold weather usually brings pain. So, oh my good Tilly. So I just thought about, you know, something that's nice and repetitive, cute. I could just fill a page up of colour. That's it. That's all I wanted it for. So it's just kind of just along those lines, like this, you know, little Game Boys, perfect. But I haven't done anything of this before, so I'm going to give it a go. Why, Mum? Why do I surprise you? I just fancy something like that. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Alicia. Hi, everyone. So that is just for that. I just wanted something. Then I was gifted, and I don't know who sent these, and I want to say thank you. The I can't believe I've got another 5 Copics. This skin tone Copic. So I'd like to say thank you so much. I can't wait to test these, and I am going to just test out the super tips in a minute on the shades of Kawaii, because I just want to do a super tip and a bit of shading. So I got these and I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. So thank you a million times to whoever did that, because I'm just over the moon. And then, guys, I bought, now I don't know if you've heard of this, but Dee Dee was talking about it, and I have to get something that is similar-ish. I have to put something there, hold on, because you're going to have a glare. Hold on. And I also want to talk about the color-a-thon. There we go. So I'm going to have to fiddle with settings a minute. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Two seconds. It changes the lighting, doesn't it? Is that good? Is that all right? Can you see okay? Has it got a bit... Right, so I got the Spectrafix. Thank you so much. Now, I bought this myself. The next few things I'm going to show you are things that I bought. Okay, just check him. So this is for the pan pastels, and the reason I wanted this one is because it's an odor-free and it's all natural. Now, I've never used a fixative in my life before, but the reason I bought this is because I want to do pastel work more, and I want to put the pastels as a, you know, all over the picture, not just the background. So I bought this one, and this one is for, it says here, let me zoom you in. Here we go. Okay, so this one is, as you can see, it's called Spectrafix Fixative Spray. It is all natural, odor-free, original. It's made from, it's got something to do with cows. It's like a cow protein in it. Hi, everyone that's come in and I've not said hi. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Sky. Now, it's got a rundown and I'll read you through it. But it is for pastels. It's for... Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I've heard of this and I thought I need something. Hi, Selena. Selena, thank you, my darling. I did just show this came through and it did have a note from you, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. I was going to email you after. Yeah, cow protein. I'm not even kidding you. It's got milk casein formula in it, and that's the natural product. And I thought, you know what? It can't be that bad if it's natural and it's odorless. Perfect. So we've got pastel. It's made for pastels, chalk, pencil, charcoal, oil pastels, and coloured pencil. And it also goes on so many different surfaces. So you've got paper that's gessoed, gesso canvas, you've got unglazed ceramic, leather fabric, wood, stone, and more. It goes on pretty much everything that you can imagine. So I thought, perfect. Then it says directions, and you probably can't see this on here, but you got a little cow sitting up there in a rainbow. How are you all anyway? Before I'm just like rabbiting on here. So it does say directions. Spray a very light layer of Spectrafix over your work, allowing 2 to 3 minutes to dry. And then respray slightly heavier for 1 to 2 more layers. Occasional spraying while working ensures a strong hold. So when you've done like your face and you're happy with it, it is workable. It's workable. So you can spray it, leave it, and then work on top of it. It's not a finished one, apparently. It's a workable fixative spray. Yeah, there you go. It's cows and rainbows. What more? I love cows. Honestly, I love cows. So occasional spraying while working ensures a strong hold and is better than spraying only at the end. So do it throughout. And then Spectrafix dries to an invisible matte finish and can be reworked as many times as you want. It's innumerable. You know, it's as many times as you want. Hiya, Cassie. Really? There we go. I did not know all these things, Ian. You know these things because you're an art person. You know, I'm learning as I go along. So the ingredients is the casein, and then it's got denatured grain alcohol and water. That is it. It is so good. It is a little bit more expensive than the other fixatives, but I think until I can't say, that's okay, Desiree. I know you got your trainer. I know that there are, you know, quite a few fixatives out there, and a lot of them have got a heavy odor. Now I've got a budgie and I'm a bit weary about sprays, so I needed something like this. So that one to me is like, right, great. So if anyone's looking for that, then, you know, perfect. Then I just got myself, I don't know if anyone uses these, but I personally do to get into fine detail. This is the Stabilo 0.88 fine liners. I only get the black ones. I don't use my other ones, but I love these. Now, I use these for things like, you know, on the Momo, let me get my Jasmine. This is my current work in progress, guys. So like my Jasmine one at the moment, you know, when I want to reapply lashes or reapply, like I want to put all these little black sort of outlines around the butterflies, this is what I use. I use these. Hi, Kate. No, you're okay, sweetheart. I'm just showing everyone the Happy Mail and what I've just bought, and, you know, I'm just showing everyone like the Spectrafix and the Happy Mail and stuff. So I love these. Now, I know a lot of people use other fine liners. I love the black Stabilo fine liners, 0.88. They are amazing, and I use them to go in on, you know, here. I use them to go over eyelashes if I've darkened them down a bit. I've used them to go around these butterflies and make all the black. I use them a lot. So that is what I also bought myself. And then because I'm lazy and I'm not like May's amazing and refills her poscas, I'm lazy. I'm not doing that. So I bought myself another 3 because all my poscas are. Really? B&M do them. I didn't actually pay that much, Ian. What the 0.88. Yeah, May has got a wonderful video on how to refill these. I'm lazy. I just bought some new ones. So I got a pack of the 3 white poscas, and all of mine were running out on me on stream. So I bought another pack, and they came today. And, you know, they're the 0.77 millimeter ones. You know, just the ones that I always use on stream with you. So I've got a pack of those. And then I also bought myself, and I'll show you the quality of it, like as much as I can say, the card that I buy. Now, everyone asks me what card I buy, and I buy just white card. It's matte and it's 160 gram. And this is what I print all my PDF pages on, and it is amazing. And I get this off Amazon UK. Hi, Marnie. That's okay. Don't worry. And then I am so late to this party, guys. I just picked up in the school supply section the Crayola Super Tips. Let me get that 1 second. Let me get that glare off. I'm just gonna take you out. There we go. I can't get the glare off, but I can zoom you out so I can lift this up. I am so late to the Super Tips. So late, but I can't, in the UK, unless you order off Amazon, I cannot for the life of me find the 100 pack. So I bought the 50 pack. I have never, so you should make up some refills and store it. I know, I'm so lazy. I need to sort myself out. I need to get myself in check. So I have got Super Tips, and this is what I picked them up for, this book that I can do mindless Super Tips to paper and shade. And that is what I wanted this for on when I'm having really bad pain days. Thought, you know what? I'm not going to worry too much. I'm going to have this and I'm going to use these. So I am so excited. Has everyone here got the Crayola Super Tips? Everyone. Am I the only one that doesn't in the world? Yeah, I am. These were £5. £5. They were an absolute bargain. Hi, April. Yeah. Oh, there's so many here that don't have them. Right, so I'm not the only one to the point. Right, okay, guys, we're living in the Stone Ages, seriously. These were so cheap. So if you're in the UK and you want to pop to Tesco's Superstore, they are £5 from 12. They were 12, now they're 5. Even on Amazon, they are £10.89. They're £5. £5. I could not get over it. Hi, Dee Dee. I couldn't believe it. £5. I was like, it's just perfect. Mindless colour. Put some shading over it. There you go. Doing quick. So I got them and I thought I'm going to try. I wanted them for the shades of Kawaii. That was it. So I'm going to test those out in a minute because I'm dying to test everything out at the moment. But I want to quickly show you as well. This is the timetable for the color-a-thon. Which, don't forget, is for viewers. We're just doing, the channels are just doing them. Hold on. I will test them out and do just a bit of shading over them in a minute. So I can't seem to get into my card. There we go. So this, everyone asks me, Sam, what do you use? What do you use? And I say to you, I use 160 gram card. This is what I use. Now, as you can see, it is quite thick, and I don't worry about ruining this one because I'm going to test out the Copics in a minute. So it is thick, but it's at that thickness that will go through your printer, or should go through your printer without jamming. So things do jam if you go too high in a home printer. This is about as far as I can go without things just going error, jammed, paper jam, and then I'm sitting at my printer going, oh my God, get out of here now. So I love this card, and I know a couple of friends of mine now use it. I use all my PDFs on this, and everything prints out without a problem. So it is very, very versatile, prints all your stuff out. It's not smooth. You can put all your stuff down on it. You can blend, you can shade. I've chucked everything at this and it's been absolutely fine. So I highly recommend. I got this from Amazon. I'll put the links in the description after. So also, before I move on, guys, I just want to show you, I am working on the timetable for the color-a-thon. So don't forget, this is for everyone. This is just the colouring channels that are joining to do live streams. If anyone's got a colouring channel and you want to know what's left, just email me. My email is in my description. So I have got quite a heavy load now, and everyone's going to be joining in, which is really, really nice. So this is for the, you know, the color-a-thon that we're doing, the Colour Like Nobody's Watching, and that's on the 25th and 26th of August. So I've got a nice timetable going on. So if anyone who hasn't emailed me and wants to know what's going on with time slots and they want to fit themselves in, then let me know, because I've got quite a lot going on now. So I am going to publish this on my Facebook page, and I am going to try and put it over onto, talk soon, Desiree. I'm going to try and transfer it all over to Google Docs and put it onto YouTube. But for now, I'm going to publish this over on my Facebook page. So if you've got my Facebook page, it's not a group, you can just click like and you'll find it. If this is sealed now by this coming weekend, by Saturday, this Saturday, I'm going to publish this up. Is that good? Does that sound good? I do have a Facebook page. Do you want the link? Do you want the link? I'll give you the link if you bear with me. All right, because I can do this now from my computer because Dee Dee helped me, bless her. So I will give you the link for my Facebook in the comments now. So it is, hold on guys, just bear with me. Copy. Okay. It should. Right, I've put it in there. It should be okay. Take care, Selena. Have a good day. That's okay. You join in however you can, even if it's like for an hour in one, or if you can't do any, that's fine. There will be another one in November. There is another one in November, so it's okay. If you would like to keep, if the colouring channels that have got back to me would like to keep these times for the November, just to like, you know what you're doing then let me know. But I really, really am excited for this. So I'm going to publish this on my Facebook page. So it's Colour and Chat with Sammy Adult Colouring over on Facebook. It is a page, it's not a group. You can get straight on there and find that out. Okay, so I'm going to quickly try, if that's okay. I'm going to turn you guys here because you're at a slant. There we go. The Copic, I've never used these, so whoever gifted these, I'm forever grateful. They're just, I can't believe I got them. So thank you. That's okay, Sarah. April, I'm saying Sarah. I saw Sarah. April. Excuse me. So I'm going to open these babies up and I want to try them out. So you also get a fine liner. The shades that you get in this set. God, I'm going to be looking at Belinda's channel next. Is E43. It tells you at the top. I don't want to do a glare. So you get, I don't know if you can see, is it clear? You get E43, V91, R20, ROO, and EOO, and then you get a little fine liner as well. I've never tried these, so I just want to see the colours, guys. Yeah, Sharpies bleed their alcohol markers. These bleed their alcohol markers, and the Super Tips are water-based markers, so shouldn't bleed. So, oh my God, I'm nervous. I just want to see the colours. So this is the, I've got to learn them. This is the blush, which is R20. Then we've got, see, these have quite a strong smell. I love that smell. Is it just me? I love the smell of like a permanent marker or an alcohol marker. That one, so this is obviously for Caucasian skin. This is R00. This is E00. I need to like learn how to do these. I'm going to have a good play around. So I'm going to zoom you back in. There we go. Oh, there you go. So those that have a Michaels in the US, you can use a 40% coupon on the sets. Is this on these, Dee Dee? And this is, I'm just telling you as I go along, this is Dull Ivory in E43. God, I've got so much learning. So much learning. I'm so excited. And then we've got Cotton Pearl. I think I did that one, didn't I? I don't even know. No, I didn't. And that is E00, I think. Did I do this one? Did I do this one? Pale Grape. I think I did the other one. Don't worry about me. So I think, oh, that one's nice. So they're the types of colours that you get in that particular set. So this is the Copic Chow. This is a skin tone set, as you can see. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours and then a fine liner. And the fine liner is like a very, very fine liner. I mean, wow, that is a 0.3. That is skinny. So that is super skinny. As you can see, look how skinny that is. Wow. So that is pretty cool. I am so happy with them. I just need to learn them. I need to know. So these blend into each other, I'm guessing. So what would blend in the most? Would you blend out this? I think this would be your edge, wouldn't it? And then this would be your blush. This would be your main base coat. I will work this out. It doesn't bleed with the... Yeah, there's a dark skin. That's what I thought. I looked and I know that they've got a whole set with the dark skin tones, the tan skin tones, and the Caucasian skin tones. Yeah, so I need to just learn these. And this is a whole thing. Don't forget, you know, when you get into new tools, you can't think that you're going to be like whiz kid on them. It will take time. I mean, I'd love to be a whiz kid on all of it, but it's just not going to happen. It's going to be some learning, and that is the fun bit to me. So these will blend, I'm guessing, really nicely once you do it. So I'm quite excited to try them. Lovely. I'm so thankful. So they are the Copic skin tone sets. They are exactly. It's like the Pan Pastels. Everything is a learning curve. Yeah, they're made to blend. They will blend out. They blend out straight away. I mean, the Touch 5 markers I love as a base, but I don't like them for blending. So they are just a whack down base coat, pencils on top. So I'm going to get my super tips out now. Now, I have never used these. I had a 24 pack ages ago and I've never used them. So I am really happy, really happy. So I want to try these just on here. I'm not doing this as a colour along, guys, or colouring on the channel. I just want to see how they blend. Not blend, put down and pencils go on top. I know Dee Dee uses these a lot. So I just literally want to try it out. Like one silly little thing. And then I might finish that page in my own time another time. So I'm just trying to pick a thing that's calling out to me. So I'm going to do this here. So I just want to test out a super tip. So the super tip colours come in a range. So you've got all these different ones here. You've got the peachy tones going into the oranges, going into the greens, the blues, the pinks, browns, black, grey, you know, all that sort of kind of thing. No, they don't blend. No, I'm just going to put these down. I was thinking that KP uses them as a watercolor as well. She's great with them. She uses their super tips all the time. So I just want to test them out because I've never used them and put a bit of pencil on top. I just want to see what they're like to use. I have never used a super tip. I need to, well, I'm going to rectify that problem right now. I'm going to rectify it right this second. So I'm just going to grab a light pink and I'm going to get this back again. So I'm just going to pick out a pinky colour. And oh, these are nice. So they don't bleed, do they? They're water. So they do streak, and that's the only thing that I am not that keen on. So I don't mind that if I'm going to put pencil over, which is what I'm going to do, and blend this out. I can't do things without a pencil. I just can't. I physically can't do it. I've tried so hard to just do like, you know, let me just put down some markers and see how I feel with it after. I can't do it. I have to put some pencil on it. Like, that's just me. Is anyone else with me on that? Like, I love markers for bases, but I just can't do markers on their own. It's just, I'm just physically incapable of doing that. You've not had them go through. No, they're not going through. So I just want to just try it out, guys. I'm not colouring a picture of this. We're going to do Momo in a minute because we've got the rest of our picture to do. But I just want to see how they go with pencil, because I know Dee Dee uses them. My mum even uses them. Kate uses them. KP uses them. She just used them on her latest Colour and Chat. Just can't think now. Everyone, really, just except me. That's just typical, isn't it? Hiya. No, I'm the same. I'm just, I love looking at other people's work, and I'm happy for them when they just put markers down. And the Copics look great on their own, but other stuff, I can't physically do it. Hold on, guys. Just gonna have my arm. Oh, I bought myself some new pajamas today, and it's got these glitzy, sparkly stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to put a bit of pink down. We are pencil people. I'm just grabbing a Luminance because they are what we're using for Momo, and I'm going to put down. Are you okay on the screen? Is it nice and bright for you guys? Hold on. Look, Dee Dee, I can manage it, all because of you, bless you. I've managed to learn. Okay, there we go. I just picked up. Hi, Susan. Hi, anyone. Oh, I know. I know now. I was sending, bless Dee Dee, I was sending her like videos of me trying to attempt to do all of this. And there's me going, I don't know how you do this. I managed it. Hiya, Connie. Hi, everyone. Hope you're well. So I've just picked up the purplish red in 350, and I just want to see how these are as a base and with pencil on top. This is just me testing. I'm going to do this page, I reckon, in my free time. As I said, it's mindless colouring. Sometimes you need that. Life can be a little bit stress, strain, all of that. It's nice to have something that you could just put it to paper and off you go. So if you're having one of those days, guys, whether it's, because I know a lot of people just do it for relaxation, and you can't be bothered with all the really fancy pictures. This is the kind of thing that I was thinking that this book could be for. So really, really, really like the super tips as a base. So I'm going to have a play around in my own time and have a good look what I can do. So I'm liking them as a base. So if you're in the UK and you've got a Tesco stores nearby, a big one, they have them for £5. Now that's probably about $7 for the 50 pack, which is half price, guys. Half price, you can't go wrong. So I'm quite liking that. Yeah, April, I really like this for something like, just mindless like that. I saw that you did one with your Copics, was it? And it come out lovely. I loved your guinea pigs, by the way. They are so cute. So cute. So what are you all up to? What projects you up to? What you're up to today? I know some of you are at work and, life. But what you all up to? What projects you're doing? Quite like that. I'm just going to grab a darker shade. Oh, my Potter's Bar one, Mum, but you can get it in the London Coney one. Yeah, this is fine now. Yeah, marker has to be dry, but this is dry. So I've just grabbed the Crimson Aubergine in 599. I'm just going to go just in the darkest corners here. Yeah, the one, Mum, on the, sorry guys, just for a second. The one that you drive on the way to me will have them as well, because they've got loads of back to school supplies now. Sorry guys, Mum's here. have to talk to mum. You can't ignore mum. Oh, lovely. I love the smell of Sharpies. Oh, nice. Sounds comfortable, Pickle. You're colouring 2-page castle and dragons in Imagimorphia. God, that's a lot of work, isn't it? You're reading like a maniac, Robin. Katie's doing the menu. What's it? How do you say it? Menu de Bonheur one. Super Tip and Luminance little donut. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. At least I've read that one. Louise is doing Calf Kids and colouring book. And is it Erin? I don't like to say names wrong. Called Ali the Fox. Printed onto Copic paper because the book was pretty bad. Oh, nice. You listen to audiobooks. Yeah, Romantic Country for Cassie. So, oh, it's cold right down here, guys. It's lovely now. I've got my long sleeves back on. That's me comfy. I've got a Yankee melt. I'm a Yankee Candle melt addict. I've got a Yankee melt on. And just love that time of year where it starts to get a bit cooler and I can put the Yankee melts on and my long sleeves on and get cozy, and that's exactly what I've been doing. Okay, I'm just going to grab the buff titanium, or the white buff titanium. Yeah, I'm just going to blend out that middle. The good thing as well, it speeds up your colouring doing a marker base because you haven't got to worry too much about the middle and blending out too much. See, that is quite a nice, let me show you. They go down pretty good, and then you put your colours on top and you can shade, but the middle is good. Hi, Rachel. So I'm really happy with them. I'm going to have a good play around with Super Tips, so I am really happy. Oh, KP, not long, and you'll have full. And then you can get cozy. Mary, you started the Chinese Dragon in Mythomorphia. Great for you. I love that book. So I am happy with that. So thank you so much for the goodies, guys. I mean, it's just beyond thankful. Thankful can't even cover it. So 2 seconds and we're going to get Momo back. We're going to finish off her today. Well, hopefully finish off her today. So we're going to be working on this lady. And remember we were doing, I'm not going to bother with these ones here on this page. But I am going to try and finish. So we've got these ones here. We've got these here. Excuse my voice. I'm going to have a cup of sip of that. I might have to replenish my cup. And we're going to finish off all this and her top. So that sounds like a plan. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. The thing is, I don't know if you realise on screen it's a little bit dulled down. Julia, hold on. Yeah, but I am a streaming channel. Not so much of a I do say I don't do tutorials so much because she's pretty washed out, so I'm going to have to do that. Yeah, that's the light. Hold on, this is the contrast. I'll do that. Hold on, we'll get her on screen. Sorry, guys, just going to adjust the contrast and stuff. There we go. Makes my hands go funny though. Yeah, I am a streaming channel. I don't do too many tutorials. I just colour, tell you what I'm colouring. We colour along. But I don't do tutorial. I'm not a tutorial channel as such. Like, I just show you what I do as I go along. And oh no, oh. There we go. I think. So if you're happy with that, then that, you know, yeah, it gives me a tan. I've got permatan now. Got a permatan. I've probably done that a bit too much. Hold on. You have to fiddle around with the settings when you're on stream. I've got a tan. I look like I've been away. Okay, that'll be fine. So I am going to continue with this. I think I'm going to do some more of the yellow and pinks because I want to keep with that on here. And we were using Luminance. Yeah, I know. This is the thing, this is really vibrant, and yet because of the daylight lamp, it makes it a bit washed out, but she is really vibrant in front of me. Like the colours are really popping. Thank you so much, Randy. Hiya, Kimberly. So we were using Luminance. I might use a few Prismas in there as well. Let's move all this stuff out of my way because we need the space. Okay, so anyone that's doing this with me, we are going to continue. Hi, Katrina. How are you doing? Okay, I actually got a coffee this time. Something must be wrong with me. You know I'm a tea gal. So shall we continue doing this little flower here? And we're going to do it similar to the one we did there. And we had Prisma in that, didn't we? We had blush pink. So I'm going to grab that. Was it blush pink we had, or was it pink deco? Because we can grab both. And my sharpener. And then we've been on 45 minutes and I've done Jack Diddley Squat. I've done Jack Squat. I'm going to tilt her up slightly. Take care, Rachel. Have a good day. Yeah, you're tuning for the higher. I've always greeted people like that. So I'm going to put a base down, I think, of the Deco Pink, not the Blush Pink. And I am going to do mostly, because we've been doing mostly the Luminance on it, but I just want to put a little base down of a Prismacolor because it's got the lighter shade. So this is a thing, you know, what some sets don't have, the other sets make up for. They've all got different qualities. They've all got so many things that is unique to that set, so to speak. So when I don't have a certain color or tone or something in one set and I know it's in another, I might, you know, swap over and pick it out of that one. Well, I'm like that as well, I must say. I have literally been on for the, well, you know, never mind. I've been showing stuff, it's fine. We've been talking, it's all good. It's all good. So I think I'm going to go for that one pink, and I'm going to grab the pink down on this petal here. So we might as well do this one because it will look very odd, me just doing one petal. I should have pronounced my T in that. Petal, not petal. Got my language, my English. So I'm just going to put it on here as well. So do chat, share, you know, who's looking forward to things to come. And I know I'm looking forward to the color-a-thon, and I'm also really looking forward to just autumn. It's heading that way here now. You want me to do the cherries? I can print off that cherry fairy again and do the cherries on here if you want me to. I mean, I could even do that today if you want. The cherries don't take long. You want to learn the deep purple tones? Yeah. Yeah, that's honestly, they don't take me too long. I'm only going to do like 2, and then you continue it. You can either have the really juicy cherries, like the really red type ones, but I don't know if anyone knows about Anne Swan, and I use her reference. So she's a botanical artist, and I tried to do botanical art, and I need to finish off doing that. My own freestyle stuff, not anything out of a book. I followed her step by step in her botanical art book, and I did it myself, and I freehanded it, and I sort of just did that, and that was really fun. And I really highly recommend Anne Swan. She's got a really good book, and it's botanical art with coloured pencils, and it's very inspiring. Very inspiring. It shows you how to do techniques in different botanicals, and it's really, really, really good. And And I want to get back to that because she shows you how to do an ivy leaf from scratch, and she really tells you stuff. If I could only use one set of pencils, what would I choose? Oh my lord, it's hard to choose. Oh my god. I'd say my polys because they were the first ones that I learned. But I love all my sets and I hate having to pick, and I would use them all till I'm blue in the face, till my heart's content and beyond. I love all of my sets. Yeah, Robin's modding herself over there. Yeah, I love them. Okay, so I'm going to, remember we did on this one, we used the purplish red. So I'm going to go around the edging. I'm going to just tilt you a little bit. Prismacolors are just an all-rounder, aren't they? They're so versatile, and you can just, the thing, right, I'll tell you what I love most about the polys I have learnt to sort of shade with the most, and the Prismas I've learnt to layer with the most. So this is purplish red in the Luminance, guys, and it's really difficult because they've all got their own qualities, and I love the Luminance. Yeah, I can't choose. I can't choose. Can I say them all? Can I say like a mixture of them all? Like if I could make a pencil case up of 120, I'd put like my favorite colors and stuff of every set in there, and then I'd make it like a super set and make it, yeah, like one big super set of them. That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Oh, enjoy them. I know Natalie got her I'll get my words out in a minute. She got her Luminance as well, which I just get so happy when I know people get things. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy for you. I genuinely do. Like, I don't get jealousy whatsoever. I don't understand it. It's just beyond me. I just get so happy for people. I'm like, oh, you enjoy them. Oh, yay, Kate. Bless you. It is botanical art by her, yeah. Oh, you're going to love it, Robin. You're going to love Momo. Momo's amazing. I love this book. Serene's my all-time favourite ever. This is probably up there as like in my third book, I think. It's up my alley, isn't it? You guys know me by now. So getting back my deco pink, I'm going to blend out those pencil lines around the edging. Remember, we bring some beige into this as well. That's quite therapeutic. Does anyone else get really quite relaxed when you sort out your art materials? Not breaking your back with loads of books, though. Not naming names. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not naming names. It will kill your back, though, to be fair. Mind you, that was one of the best. I really enjoyed that. Okay. Yeah, same here. Yeah, Mum's ordered a car. I ordered it for her yesterday. Okay, grabbing that beige. I'm going to mix some of that beige in. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to do that again. I think that was a breaky one. Some of my Prismacolors were faulty and they break. Hold on, guys. I always get one that just breaks in a set. I had one that I just didn't even use and it broke down to about here. And you can't do it. You just have to buy a single again, don't you? So I'm using that beige. And then I'm going to grab, oh, I don't even know how to say this, 571 in Luminance. So I'm not going to say it. I'll just say the number. And I'm just going to put some of that in. And remember on these, I don't know if you can see, but we got like these little veins that I've put in, because when I put an orchid up into the sunlight, you've got these tiny little veins that happen, and they're really quite intricate into these petals. So I'm grabbing, remember, I grabbed back my purplish red. Hi, Faye. and I just put in some fine veins, and they are faint and they sort of branch off like fork lightning. I love orchids. They are my favorite ever flower. Love them. I usually always have quite a couple, and you know, I've got a couple usually in the house, but they've died down now. And orchids are just beautiful, and they've got these tiny little intricate veins. So I'm going to do these, you know, in my own time on this page. Don't forget, we are just doing the ones that are on this page only. Hi Tammy, how are you? So now again, purplish red, going to go around the edging and into like the top as well. So we're just continuing the pattern that I've been continuing with you on screen. But I wanted to do this entire thing. I still have not caught up with my turtle. Would you mind on Saturday if we did a picture with the pastels? I really want to get stuck in with them. I had an absolute ball the other day with you all. On Tuesday, it was such a fun stream. It really was. I was so happy. I was like a pig in mud. I loved it. I was sitting there. They're a dream. They're a dream. They're a dream. Yeah, Mum's just ordered one. Yeah, summer's no good for all that kind of thing, is that? So I'm going to just turn that over a little bit. Sorry, guys. Don't worry about that. Oh, my goodness. What, you guessing them today, Phoebe, or are you going to have them? You've got them or you're getting them? I do have the Helen Elliston books, I do. Not her colouring books, just her colorist special effects, I do. I'm really bad though, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I find it very hard to follow stuff. I trail off and do my own thing all the time. I'm just going to turn that brightness down just a little. Oh, well, happy mail. Hi, Dusty. Happy mail when they come. I'm just enjoying them so much. They were an absolute blast. So if you didn't see the stream the other day, I used them for the first ever time. I'd never used one in my life before. And I did a Jasmine Beckett face and eyes and lips with no pencil hardly. It was nearly all pastels. And I did no pencil at all on the lips and the eyes, and they were so much fun. So much fun. So even if you get a couple and try them out and see how you feel about them, they are an absolute blast because they're just dreamy. And I was saying to you the other day, they're like dreamy, creamy, dreamy. They are just, they glide on the paper, and then you can blend and layer and keep going. And I've watched a couple of Sheldine Fine Art. I've watched a couple of her videos, and a couple by a guy called I think it's Les Dawson. Yeah, that's the one. And humanoid. Oh, I'll be here forever trying to pronounce the stuff. I still can't say the blue. Okay, so I'm just getting some of the pencil down of where I want my sort of highlights and, you know, around the edging of the petal kind of thing. It's funny because when I hear people say it, they say it so effortlessly. My words, honestly. English, Sam, English. And when I try to say stuff, I'm like, why can't I just pronounce stuff? I just can't. And I'm sure people who make these things put these words out there in order to confuse us. Why are they so hard to say? Bye, Lisa. Have a great day. Connie, have you moved now? I know you were moving. How's your eye, Robin? Oh, and by the way, if Teresa watches this back, she was our giveaway winner. August giveaway winner. I've emailed you, I've posted your book out. Hi Tina, how are you? Thank you for joining. Okay, so just getting that in there. And then I'm going to pick up the funny pink, the 571 in the Luminance, the funny one. Let's call it, for all purposes, I'm going to call it Anthra. Is it anthraquinoid pink? Did I say it right? I'm just calling it Anthra pink. So I'm going to blend out a little bit on those pencil lines. Is it super bright on your screen? Well, little by little, day by day, it gets better, doesn't it? Little by little. That's the only thing. Like, I never forget, I've only been under one major surgery in my life, and that was 2 years ago. And when I first initially woke up from surgery, I thought, I was like, is this how I'm going to feel forever? And he said, no. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? I felt like I was going to feel like that forever. And then he said to me, look, Sam, day by day, you're going to be fine. And then I didn't believe him. I was like, oh, he's just telling me that because he's a surgeon. He's talking absolute rubbish. I'm not feeling good. And then that first night was hell. Then the second night was a little bit better. By the third night, I was just ready to come home. And it's true, by the end of the week, I felt amazing. I felt like I'd never felt before. And then I thought, he's so right. But I thought they were just telling me that to just make me feel better. So I'm going to put some beige Prisma in. But day by day, you do start to feel a little bit better. So I wish you better, Robin. I'm going to bring back that purplish red in a minute. I'm just going to darken up that edge. And then we're going to do some of the yellows. So I know it's quite monotonous watching, you know, flowers being done, but we have got quite a few people that are actually doing this and following it along. So it's great. And then I'm going to go right in there with this one. Just, yeah. And then they are pretty much exact. They're exactly the same. Connie, that's moving. It must be one of the most stressful things, I think, to do, because you're packing up your entire life into a van or 2 removal vans, and then you have to unpack it all the other end, and it's so frustrating. I mean, we're lucky, but oh, hi Karen, how are you? We're lucky because when we first moved in here, we used to live in a studio flat before we bought here. And we rented a studio flat prior to this, so we bought everything new, so it all got delivered here, so we didn't have to move much. It is a bit mean with the silly long colours. It is. It is. So I'm thinking these ones down here, guys, are going to be those yellows, like pale yellows. So I'm going to put a base coat of Primrose in 242, base it down. This is like a buttercup. I love this colour. So I don't know if you can hear that one. Chip is upside down on the sofa like a prince. He's got his paws up in the air, his belly and his private areas for the world to see, and he's snoring his head off for a small chihuahua. I don't know how he makes so much noise. I honestly do not know how. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how he does it, honestly. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a different yellow. So I'm going to come in with, hold on, guys. Yeah, chair. It's got no dignity. It's flown out the window. So, okay, bring that. There you go. So I picked up yellow ochre in 034. And we're going to put some of that in before we put any other colour in. So just a little bit. Who's got fur babies here and what you got? I know quite a few people got cats. Kate's got a lovely little kitten called Stitch. And he's settling in, isn't he, Kate? He's beautiful. So I'm just adding in a few, not a huge amount. We're kind of going to go round just a little bit, add some of that in before we add a darker shade into that. Wow, you got 3 rabbits as well. Oh, Connie, that means you definitely got to get unpacking. You definitely got to do it. You got to find it. That would be like a disaster if you couldn't. It is quite a long sort of journey to get everything out, isn't it? Oh, I love Labradors. Oh, you got Pomeranians, Randy. Are they from the same kind of family as Chihuahuas, Poms? Oh, so I love their names. Sunny and Bear. Lizard. What kind of lizard you got? I love King Louis. Cat. 2 cats. 2 cats and 2. I love. You've got my dream cat, April. I love them. I love them. Oh, you got a kitten. You want a mini pig. Be careful though. When people buy mini pigs, they're not mini. They get them thinking they're buying a micro pig and they're a full-size potbelly pig. I've seen that so often and people are like, oh my God, I've got a monster in my house. Okay, so I need a brownish tone. Oh, you got a cat called Stitch as well. So has Kate. Wow. Everyone's got quite. I know, me too, April. So do I. I love how wrinkly they are. I've always wanted one of them. Oh, you've got a bearded dragon, Cassie. They're my love. I love them so much. Oh. You've got some amazing pets. Okay, grabbing burnt ochre. I'm an animal mad lady, so anything I just love hearing what people have got. So what did I say I was using? 077 in the Luminance. And I'm going pretty much the same as what I did here. I need to turn the brightness down a little because it's gonna, there we go. So you can get the depth of the colour because as soon as I put my hand there, it brightens up. Oh, yeah. I don't want to know why, no, but I knew they were Mexican. I knew they were Mexican. Chihuahuas. That's why the people say, "I Chihuahua." Yeah, I love my little boy. I love him to pieces. Even though he was in my bad books this morning, big time. I'm having a hard time. He's a 1.5 years. And we have, as you know, you guys know, I've got a problem with foxes in the area that are wanting to get to him when we go out on evening walks. And I love foxes to look at, but they are a menace here. They're awful to, you know, dogs in the areas and toddlers, and they're just, they're too bold, put it that way. Oh, Connie, honestly, I could melt. I love them. I do want one again one day. But yeah, I'm finding I'm having a problem now that Chip is, I have to put down an emergency puppy pad because the night walks are getting shorter and shorter. And he's now starting to go back on his puppy pad again, which I got him out of. And I toilet trained him early, you know, really early. Take care, Dee Dee. Thank you so much. Have a great day. So, hi, Laurie. Yeah, I'm having a real bit of trouble with them, and so he's gone backwards with toilet training, and I'm trying to get him out of it, and he knows when he's in trouble because he hides. He'll like run away, and I'm like, what have you done? You know. So he stayed away from me all morning this morning. So I'm putting these veins on with that same colour, guys. So I need to figure out what to do because he was toilet trained almost, and now he's not. You know, and I'm having a bit of trouble with that, and I need to sort of work out how to get on top of that because I don't want him going backwards with toilet training because he doesn't do anything in the day. It's only at night. Hi, Kayla. That's okay, sweetheart. Okay, so we've done those ones. I'm thinking maybe down here I'm going to go for a different pinky. You know, we did this one up here. It's like a pinky purple, isn't it? I'm thinking maybe to do these sort of a pinky purple as well. What do you think? I think so. I think we're going to go for that. Okay, so I'm going to get a very light shade of purple from the Luminance. So this is the ultramarine pink, but it's more of a purpley tone. So again, I'm just going to put a base coat in. I don't know if you can see. Like it is just a very pale, sort of a paler tone. It's more of a purple than a pink. So yeah, I love this color. So I'm going to do that like I did above, and again I'm going to just put a little bit to start with, and we work our way in. I always sort of plot where I want my colors. So I'm going to put that in, and we're going to do pinky purple. So I'm not looking at chat for a second. I'm going to have a minute because I've not stopped talking. I'm going to go and put the kettle back on if you don't mind, because I'm so thirsty. Yeah, I think it's the phase. I think it's because of this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is the thing. Hi, Melissa. That's okay. That's the thing, KP. He is toilet trained. He does not do anything indoors, but I've got puppy pads and he won't go anywhere else but the puppy pad. But it's ignited again because he wasn't doing anything indoors for a long time. Like I'd got him out of that. I toilet trained him. He was done. It was like, hurrah, finally. And then all this stuff with the foxes started at night, and it's now at night that he's starting to do it again on his pad. And he should be out of that stage now, you know. Take care, Susie. See you later. So I'm going to do it on this one as well. And I genuinely think it's the foxes. I don't think it's anything else. I'm going to bring the light over. 2 seconds. Yeah, I want to do as well. The light's okay. Yeah, I'm going through that phase with him at the minute, and I know it's because of the foxes. I know it is. It's all because we had that trouble with them. And yeah, they're driving me nuts, to be quite honest, because I can't go out at night with him when I do, but I can't go out without seeing them and them being there. Yeah, I think he's not so much, he tries to square up to them. It's not so much fear. It's more the walks they're cut short because of them. That is what it is. It is that. It's because I've had to cut them short. So instead of him going on like a 10-15 minute one, it is literally downstairs, back up. And I want to be, you know, not doing that. I missed this petal here. I'll do that in a minute. So now into this, I'm going to bring in, like I did up here, you see this one? So that one, I've got like the purplish red in there. I've got some beige and some lines. So I'm going to do that into this as well, but I'm going to put a little bit more of a pinky tone. Hi, Andrea. So the purplish red again in the Luminance. And we're going to drag that up and into the colour. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out as I go along with all this stuff for the foxes. But they're out in the day. They were out yesterday again in the daytime. They were out in the morning at like 11 in the morning our time, and they're just sitting on the grass, like not a care in the world. So they are not scared, guys. They're just like, this is my place, this is my home, and they've sort of claimed their spot around here, and they're getting a little bit too bold for my liking. They've been bold for months, but they're getting worse. And it's making him go backwards with his toileting. So I had him so well and toilet trained, and it's kind of gone backwards now. So I don't quite know what to do. Okay, what about just getting ones that are similar? Yeah, get ones that are similar in tone. Oh, I've got to read that. 1 second, Connie. I've got a water pistol. Faye, it's not that. It's as soon as I walk out my door. If you print off, this is a good little tip. If you've not got the Luminance and you want to follow the colours, print off the Luminance colour chart that Caran d'Ache have and look at them against the pencils that you own and match them that way. Instead of just looking at the screen, get the chart out in front of you and match them up that way and see how you can do it. That's what I do. I've got the, like, so if you go into Caran d'Ache, they've got there, or go to Google, type in Caran d'Ache, colour chart Luminance. They've got the colour chart already printed, like you can just print it off and then sit there and look what is similar. So on that bit of paper, just scribble with your Prismacolor. Tilly, scribble with your Prismacolor next to the colour that is in the Luminance, and it's very easy to match up that way. But if you're doing it by just looking, you're going to have a hard time. So it's easy to print off the already pre-existing colour chart and match it that way. And then you've got them. You've got them, so the equivalence of that way. It's really, I've done that. I've done it quite a few times. Like people were using, you know, ages ago when I didn't have the Prismas, and I thought I've only got the polys. So I printed off the Prismacolor chart that was already done, and I matched the colours up. That was the way I did things. It's just a little handy tip. So going in with the purplish red, like this one's very similar. There is very similar tones in Prismas. And Prismas, if you mix a few colours, you can make up another colour. And Prismas are an all-rounder. You can pretty much do anything with them. So if you've got the Prismacolors, not got the Luminance, that's fine. You match them up. Yeah, that's it. If you're good at eye, you know, on eye, and you can kind of match it that way, then fantastic. But I know that I can't, and I need a visual. So the visual is the chart. So just give it a go, print it off, and then get a little scrap bit of paper next to it and match it. That'll be like, this one is as close to it as possible, and this one is as close to that as possible. And you'll find then that you've matched them up. Okay, so here I've completely forgot. I need my purplish red in there as well. So that's just a little handy tip for anyone that might want to know about the colour charts and matching up. So I'm just going into this little area there. So I've just got to tilt it a minute. Yes, they're pretty good to have them and print them off, because they are really good to have as a reference. So just getting my deco pink in the Prismas, and I'm going to blend out those pencil lines on that bit. Again, I'm going to come into this middle area, and I'm going to blend those lines out just in the middle, nowhere else, not round the edging. Because you've still got the bit of purple tone in there. We're going to add some of the beige as well. Because it's still a bit purplish, which is good. Okay, I might add a bit of purple tone actually. So I'm going to grab... KP, what colours do you enjoy the most? Or what colours do you use the most in your sets? And go as close to that in the polys. So I'm going to go for the manganese violet in 111 Tilly 112, and I'm just going to put a little bit of purple in there and bring that down. Tilly, as much as I love you, little lady, we don't need the loud. I'm just going to bring some of that in. Okay, then I'm going to go back in just around the edging. Hold on, guys. Pickle is so hard to choose. I love everything equally. I honestly do. When people ask me what my favourite things are, what my top 5 supplies are, it's hard, but you're going to have Prismas, polys, and I know people are going to go, oh my God, they're so out of my price range. Holbeins, Luminance, and oh, so hard. I'm going to have to say poscas because I use them in everything and they're so versatile. So if anyone wants to join in with that, you know, but it's really hard because honestly, different strokes for different folks, different people like things. What I like, you might not, vice versa, you know. But remember that each of them have their own quality. She's got a lot of chat. Yeah, she has. Right, I'm just going to put some of those veins in before I put any yellow in because yeah, it's each pencil, each medium, everything. I didn't because I'm a pencil person, but I would, if I could then go to a further 10, I'd put in some other stuff. Okay, yeah, blinds to chew, Faye, you're right. Primrose in the Luminance, I'm just going to add a hint of that. Put some yellow tone in there just slightly, just to one side. Not onto those veins, I'm dodging those veins. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that one. So if I zoom you out a second, you can see where we are so far. We've got to do a top, but we're going to finish off the leaves first. But I'm going to have to get a drink. I might get a cold drink. So that is how she's looking so far. Ah, thank you, Katrina. Right, just going to grab a cold drink, not a hot drink, because my tea fairy, he's gone to nap because he's not feeling well. We're going to finish off the buds under, and then we're going to do her top. So just going to grab a cold drink. What's the matter with you? Why did you just jump out of your sleep? Go to bed. Go to bed. Hi. You're right, little man. All right, I'm coming back in a second. Just getting a drink. Right, hold it. Right, I've grabbed one. Yeah. Oh, Connie, I'm not a food person. I'm not a foodie anymore because I had weight loss surgery. So it's really hard for me to choose a food because I eat for the hell of it now and not because I enjoy it. I just eat because I have to. Because, yeah. Oh, gosh. 1 second, guys. Oh, my back is got to be readjusted. I'm having a bad pain day today. So grab my Capri Sun. No added sugar. I'm like a child with my drink because I can't drink sugary. I can never drink a fizzy drink again. So I have no added sugar juice. Okay, let me get some greens. I'm going to get that green. I'm going to get an undertone green, I think, and then a darker mossy green. Okay, and then we've got to do her top, which I haven't decided what colour. Right, so I have picked out olive yellow in 015. I have picked out raw umber in 548, and I have picked out moss green in 225. I love Capri Sun. I am not ashamed to admit it. Right, so you see these little buds here. I've got the tropical one as well, which is really tasty. Okay, I don't think I can go in anymore. That's it. Yeah. No, I can't drink any fizzy drinks whatsoever. None. Not a thing. Okay, so I'm going to go with a base of the olive yellow in 015 because I want them a little bit bright. So they will be my base. Just all over, but not heavy, just like a lighter pressure than I would on other things. So we're going to come over to the stems. I'm going to try and do this so my hand's not in the way. So is my hand in the way? Can you see what I'm doing? Not yet, not yet. I haven't done any more in that. How you got that one, KP? Has anyone else got Forest Girl? Okay. So I'm just putting down that olive yellow. This is a bit of grass, but we've got some stems. God, Tilly's singing. Can you hear her singing to you all? Tilly, hi. She's chatting away. She's got no care in the world, that girl. Have you? That's a bit of leaf, and there's a bit of leaf in other parts as well, but we'll sort that out. Wow, Connie. Well done, you. You're 12 years. That is amazing. I'm 2. I'm over 2 now. Oh, I feel your finger slipping. Your finger's going to slip, KP. Okay, I'm going to get moss green in 225 now. We're going to blend some into there. And then same into that bit and this bit here. And down here and over here as well. So we're just going to put some in, but you want to see that olive yellow peeping through there. But we're going to put some raw umber as our darker shade as well. So you guys, have you bought yourselves anything recently or had birthday gifts, or have your finger slipped on Amazon a few times? Hi Sharon, how are you doing? Oh, she chats. She loves to chat. She loves to chat. She chats away to you all. She talks with my voice. She listens to my voice and talks. Gosh, I've got 90 people. Hi, everyone that's there and I've not said hello to. So I've got raw umber here. And I'm going to shade some in. And then, again, just a bit, not too much. I'm going quite heavy with my pressure because it's got to apply into it, otherwise it won't. Ah, hope you enjoy them. Has anyone else bought yourselves any goodies? Share the joy. Share the joy. I like to hear what people have got. Makes me happy for you. Okay, so getting some of that raw umber in there. I need to do something in my Chinese books. I need to do, let's face it, I need to do a lot of things. that. Just not got there yet. Just not got there. So with my moss green, I can see here a little bit of the grass and the same here. I'm just going to shade that in, guys. Yeah, they don't track, do they? Oh, you got Lost Ocean and Sharpies. Enjoy. Be careful though, because they will bleed through that book. So if you don't mind sacrificing the one on the behind, unless you're just using pencils in that, because they're double-sided, aren't they? Oh, Faye, they're yummy books. You're going to love all of that, Robin. You're going to love all of that. So I'm just going to blend some of that in. I think we're then on to the top, which is good. So back to raw umber. Just going to put some of that in there as well. I absolutely love hearing what the pan pastels, but you got them coming, Connie. Oh, you're going to love them, love. You're going to love them. You're going to have so much fun. Oh, Sharon, amazing. Amazing. Have fun. Oh, don't be silly. Dive in. Dive in. Don't have fear. Like KP says, what is it? Fear? There's nothing to fear but fear itself or clowns, as she says. That, oh gosh, I was dying. I was dying laughing. Just dive in. If you got stuff, dive in. You'll do good. You'll do good. Right, I need to think, guys. I need your help. I don't want anything too bright. I'm thinking about her top. Oh. That's okay. That's all right. There's no harm in that, putting them into it, is there? Melissa, I ordered mine from the artist himself, but 70 East Books. You can order Serene. Okay, so I've got to just have a little think a second, because I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to ruin this. I've got a petal behind them, but I'll sort that out in a minute. This is a bit of her arm, I think. So I'm thinking I don't want anything too bright because I don't want it contrasting against her hair. So I want something subtle. Oh, KP, I'm not sure yet. That'll come to me once the top's done. Yeah, I want something subtle, probably not blues. Oh, see, would you think the blue would look a bit funny with her hair? Because if I'm going to do blues, it is going to be the lightest blue imaginable, like a baby blue. And I mean baby blue. Like I've got a baby blue colour. Let me test it. Right, this is like a grey blue because this is like a silver grey. But then I would add in what about a grey blue, like a grey blue, and then you can add a little bit of blue into that. Hold on. Does anyone else, like when they're watching the streams, work on projects? So that is like a silvery, do you know what I mean? Like it's silvery blue. Like a very light blue. Clowns. Take care, Rachel. See you later. Okay. I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put like a silvery blue. Should we just go for it? Should we just go? I think like a silvery blue, so like a grey silvery blue. So I'm going to put a base then of the silver grey in 002 and being mindful of, hold on, lovelies, hold on. I'm going to turn that down a bit because it'll wash out as soon as I start. KP, are you working today? Yeah. Did you see my mum's doing loads of clowns, KP? Oh, thanks for being here for those of you that are working and doing stuff and taking time out of your day. That's all right, Tammy. I'm just grateful you're here. Oh, okay. So in a very short time. Right. So silver grey. Now, as I said, I'm going to be mindful that I've got like pleats here. So when I'm going to put this down, this is just a base coat because we can work into it with our other colours. So it's going to be, I'm going to test it out on this bit first. I'm going in super light with this. And I mean super light. You can barely see it, can you? It's like a really light colour. Just go for it. Thank you so much, Sharon. So much. I'm so glad you were here, KP. So glad you were here. As I said, I watched your stuff earlier. I just got to finish off. I've got the last 10 minutes because I had to run out to the post office, but you kept me company while I was getting ready. So I'm going to put that in lightly. Now, before I put any blues in, I'm going to grab my steel grey in 004. So steel, like the metal. And I'm going to just put some of that in. Now, I'm going to go along with the pleated lines. Before I put any blues in it, it's more grey at the moment. You add the blues in after. So it's got a hint of it. So I'm just concentrating for a second. And then I'll look up a chat. I look up a chat now. Oh, so bless. Ah, thank you, Tammy. I know, I'm so excited for that. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I know we've got people streaming on that color-a-thon, and remember, guys, the color-a-thon is for everyone. It's just the channels are going to stream for people who would like to join in on the streams, but it is for people to just dedicate their weekend to colouring or art project. It's a color-a-thon, so if you wanted to colour in your own art, it's a weekend for that. And it is mostly, thank you so much. Yeah, no. Hiya, Sky. It is for people, it's for everyone. It's not the colouring channels. The colouring channels are just streaming. The color-a-thon is for you to dedicate a whole weekend to just doing what you love most, you know? Okay, now I'm going to pick out, I don't know what blue I want. I am going to go with this blue. This is light blue in 161, and this is where I'm going to put the hint of blue in. So I'm going to follow the pleated lines, and I'm just going to put like a hint of it. So I'm going to kind of go with the flow on this one. I might add in some darker tones after, but I'm sort of just, I want to plan where I've got this because I like to know what I'm doing and not just, you know, like muck it up and then I'm like, oh no. So I'm just putting in where I want those blues and greys and stuff. So just very pale. So I think I want to get over the beauty robots. I've got all of them, yeah. Connie, the color-a-thon is this weekend, not this weekend, next weekend, 25th, 26th. I'm way ahead in the future, it seems. I'm already there. I'm going to now grab just a little bit, just a shadow. This is the Castle Earth in 046. Now, this pencil is so crumbly, but I just wanted to get a bit of a shadow around the, you know, where the shadow of the orchid is on her top. Just wanted to get a bit of that down. But this is such a crumbly pencil, and I know everyone has the same experience with this. So I just want to shadow that a bit and the pleats. But I don't want to take any of that blue out. So just going around the petals a bit. Sorry guys, 1 second. I'm so sorry, I do not speak anything other than English. Yeah, you're gonna have to speak the English. I can't understand. I can't understand. I wish I could, but I can't. So just putting some of that around to just shadow. That's my light blue. Just a touch, but we've got that silver grey in there, so I don't want to. Yeah, it's very subtle. That's what I'm going to go for, I think. It's like a subtle, if I come up, it's a subtle, like blue, silvery blue. Yeah. Hiya, Tess. I didn't see you there. How are you? I'm so sorry. How are you doing? I have not seen you in ages. I hope you're well. So I think I'm going to go for those colours. So it's subtle and it's you know, not in your face. So again, silver grey 002. So thanks for the suggestion, guys, because I wouldn't have gone for a light like a in your face turquoisey type of colour. It's just not my thing. I don't know. It's got to match the feel of the picture. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're here. I haven't seen you in a long time. So down to this silver grey. So we're going to get that in on all of it. So all in this top is going to be this same colour. So we're going to go right in there. Here as well. I don't know if that's a petal, but it's not going to be now. Oh no, that one is. See, I've missed a petal there. So that's why it's good to have a look as you go along. So I'm just putting this down for a second before I look up at the screen. So if you're following this, I did do a fluff up there. I'm just going to go over that one. I can't be bothered with that one. And I have missed out a petal, but I'm going to put that in after. That's no problem. I've missed it. That's what I mean, because it's little bits, isn't it? It's fiddly. You can't always see it. And that's fine. And I'm going to make that her skin, her arm, because Linda pointed that out to me. So Linda's following us along. She sent me her progress and she did it as an arm and it looked brilliant. So I'm going to do the same. So just going in there, be mindful that this is just your base coat. I'm going to put that down as well. Just go over that. There's no point in leaving that out into this bit. Are you all on screen okay? So I'm just going in there as well with the silver grey. In that one and in that one. Okay, so we've got a bit of a base now. Thank you, Ken. If you're going, take care. God, you keep a spreadsheet. I don't even want to know. Hiya, Andrew's boyfriend. The Victorian Darlings is amazing. Have a great day, Kenneth. Oh, Cassie, you're so sweet. Thank you. KP, you've got the skills. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You know, people ask me all the time, how many books you got? I'm like, I don't know, and I'm not too bothered. I've got what I got. And I don't feel guilty. Not even a smidge. So I'm going back to my steel grey, Luminance 004. I've counted them a while ago and I've added since then, so no idea. I love them all. I love everything I've got. I, you know, genuinely do. And I say that because something at the time has drawn you into that, hasn't it? KP, it came quick. There's so much choice, isn't there, guys? You know, there's something out there for every mood, and that's the great thing about all these different artists and stuff. Like, you don't, there's so many. If you're a mood colorist and you color by depending your mood, it's nice to have a selection to meet that mood and what you're feeling at the time. So don't feel guilty for having stuff, and if something drew you towards it, then you've got it there for a reason. I mean, some of them we'll never color and we'll give away, but I've done that. I've sorted through my stuff. Everything else is fine. Oh, Robin, wow, good for you though. Cassie, I just jump in. See, you guys say that. I don't see myself as a talent, and I'm not saying that for compliments. Genuinely, I don't see it. So when you guys say that, I'm like, I just colour. Hiya. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so still going in with steel grey. How are you all doing that's joined us? Hope you're all well. So I'm going to have my hand going over slightly some of it. Don't forget, it's just a number. What you do and how you enjoy it is the priority. I mean, I don't count my PDFs. My PDFs are just as valuable to me as my books. But don't count too much, you know, because if they bring you happiness, then they've achieved what they're supposed to. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, same here. I'm a mood colorist as well. Yeah, just color. Just dive in. Be happy with what you've got. What a complete page is one. I'll have to break that down. So everything I've ever coloured, I need to do something like that, don't I, soon? No, I don't count my PDFs. My hand's going to go over a little bit because I'm going to be doing over here. So I'm going to try and do it from above. Yeah, I always say that. Like, people say, oh my God, you know, so-and-so's got all these books. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You know, it's fine. It's fine. As long as you're happy and you enjoy them and you get pleasure out of it and they take you to a happy place and you relax with it. That is what art, colouring, all of it's about. Hi, Martina. Yeah, I need to do one. But it's quite a lot for my back to get everything out, and that's probably why I haven't done one yet. I'd struggle to get everything out in one go. It'd have to be in sections, and I think the lifting of it all and getting every page out, but I'd have to do that in several stages, KP. So I'm down here. Thank you, thank you. I hope everything goes okay. I hope it goes all okay. Oh, he'll be good. He's the type of guy. Don't know if anyone else has this with their fellas. When you go shopping, he has to bring all the bags up in one go, even if there's like 10. He's got to put them 5 in each hand and pull them upstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do things like that. Put the video together because I couldn't do it in one go. I'm just, you know, I couldn't, not with the back being how it is. I know I couldn't. So just putting these. Now, these pleats here, you can blend out. So highlight them with your darkest shade and then kind of blend out so that it goes into your silver grey. And it's the same here. The steel grey will go into the silver grey. So into all these little sections. So we're just going to lay that in. Don't forget, all these orchids will would class a little bit of a shadow, not too much. So you're kind of going along those lines. Got to put the yeah. So you wouldn't be too bad with 30. Hold on, guys. Got to stand up. Got to stand up. 2 seconds. I have to stand. Oh. I'm just reading your comments. Oh, you're making me laugh. Okay, I'm back again. Right, back. I'm in with my light blue Luminance in 161. Now it's starting to get that blue tint into that colour. Hold on, guys. Oh. Are you talking about the Pablos or the Luminance? Connie, out of the both, I love the Luminance over the Pablos, just because the Pablos are, to me, are a little bit harder to learn, but it's just because I've not learned them yet. See, Randy, you've taken the time to like get to know them then. I haven't yet. But I like to mix the Pablos with other brands. But as they are on their own, I haven't learned the techniques with them yet, because it's, as I said, with any pencil brand, with any medium. My hand's going to go over slightly because I'm putting some shade in them. Yeah. So the Pablos are harder pencils, so they're oil-based. They work very well with the polys in the Faber-Castells. And that is the good thing. You can match like for like. And you can mix the brands if that's something that you don't mind doing. Because I know there's people that don't like mixing a brand. They're like, no, I have to either use all my Prismas together, or take care, KP, have a good day at work. I love my Black Widows, Kathy. Love them so much. And I heard through the grapevine that they are going to do a portrait set, because, you know, we did the skin tones. And the Black Widows lacked skin tones so bad they sucked at them. They were like, just no for skin tones altogether. They're going to do a skin tone set, apparently. I heard. Don't quote me on it. So sorry about my hand being over here. I've got to just come over slightly. So that will be so good. They are amazing pencils. I love the Black Widows beyond words. They are amazing. They're versatile. They layer. Oh, they layer like a dream. I love them. Yeah, Tammy, apparently they are bringing out a skin tone set. The Black Widow sets are going to have a skin tone set, apparently. Don't know when, have no idea when, but they're going to bring out a portrait set. Oh, I love my Black Widows. They are an amazing, amazing budget pencil, aren't they? But I'm also really impressed with the colours. The colour range in the Crayola 100s is amazing. But I love the blendability and how much they can layer of the Black Widows. They are amazing. I have always had rave reviews. I always say about how much I love them. The Black Widow sets, for me, this is just my personal opinion. Everyone's got different taste. For me, they're just an all-rounder. Quite like how soft and subtle that is. So I'm going to bring in the Castle Earth just to do some shadowing, and I've just got to do that one little petal that I've missed. Oh my God, Tess. I hope you do, sweetheart. I hope you do. Yeah, same, Karen. I mean, the good thing about them is you could grab them when they come out because they're you know, they're quite budget friendly, aren't they, the Black Widows? So this is the Castle Earth. Now I'm just going to do some shadowing. I didn't want to do it in black. The thing is with this Castle Earth, it is a crumbly Luminance pencil. It crumbles like mad, and it's not me having a bad one. It's the production of this particular pigment and pencil. It's just it's got a little bit to be desired, put it that way. It's crumbly. It's like a pastel pencil, it feels like. So we're just going to finish up all these little bits, and then we're going to do the background, which I've got to figure out. I don't know what I fancy doing. Yeah, I think it would be. I have not tried the Artesias yet. I've not got them. My mum tells me that they're great. I've not got the Artesia 7. Is it the 72 set? I've not got them. I haven't tried them. I don't know what they're like to comment. The colours look amazing. Like my mum uses them and she loves them, and she keeps telling me to just try them. But I haven't done that yet. So I'm just shadowing up with the Castle Earth. So those of you that are following this with me, it's not a lot. We're just shadowing up into those areas where the Orchid would probably put a bit of a shadow, but just very, very lightly, because I don't want it as a harsh black line. So like, oh, is she okay, Kate? That's okay. You don't have, honestly, you don't have to apologise. So I'm just very subtle like that. Now I need to just like that little, you know, that tiny little one that I missed in the primrose. So just back in with the primrose, and then over with the they're like prismas. Are they wax based, the Artesias? I'm going to go in with the yellow ochre. And then remember, over the top of that was just a bit of the okay, that must have been nice to do that after. I'll message you after, Kate. Okay, and now I've grabbed burnt ochre in 077, and again, like I did on the other ones, right, so we've got quite, that's all done. That's all done. Now we've got to figure out, this bit is a bit of arm. So we're going to do that as skin. So I'm going to get, hold on, guys. I'm going to get 872. So I'm going to do this as her arm. Just very lightly. So we're going to do that like it's part of her arm. And then I'm going to get the burnt ochre. So we're going to shadow some of that in. Are you okay on the screens, guys? And then a little bit of the burnt sienna in 069. I'm just going to blend that out. Is your screen, just let me know if your screens are okay, if you can see what I'm doing all right, because I can't see on my screen, it's washed out. Back in with the 872 in Luminance, and then a tiny bit of the Oh no, wrong one. Pulled the wrong way up. A little bit of the Perylene Brown in 585, just to put a bit of a brownie ready tone in there. And then back in with the 872 and blend that line out. Okay, so okay, hold on. I've not ever tried them, Sharon, but they're ones that I had no intention of trying, the heroes. So I'm going to zoom you out a second, guys. So we are at that point. So we're going to finish her today. We're going to finish her today. Don't forget, we're not doing this page. We're only doing this page. So what do you think for the background? I'm trying to think. I'm thinking like a very pale yellow and graduate it in. And I'm thinking pencils and it will be Prismas. I'm just going to stand up for a second, put the Luminance pencils that I have out away, and then we can do the background. Does that sound like a plan? I'm thinking pale. I'm thinking like an ochre yellow. Keep within that sort of ochre tone. Or we could do pale blue even, but I've done that for her top, so it might lose itself. Or even a pale baby pink. It's got to be like a pastel tone, hasn't it? In my opinion, I quite like the idea of like a pastel shade, and I need the buff titanium out for that. So just bear with me 2 ticks. Take care, Pickle. Pink. I'm thinking like a baby pale pink. So like we've been doing on the, but you know, around the edging would be the pale, you know, pale pinks going sort of into a lighter shade. So like we would graduate, you're coming like from a sort of mid-tone pink into a baby pink. I think a nice pale pink would suit this page. And then if we feel like it, we can add if we want to. But if you see the depth of the colour, you know, don't forget I've got the daylight lamp on, it washes it out. But if you tilt this, she's got deep, rich colours. And I think it would really suit the page to be just pale. I would like to do pan pastels, but I think I'm going to leave pan pastels on this one and just leave this as a pencil piece and do it that way. So if I grab some pinks, if they don't want to run away, I like hot pink, that's a nice pink, and I like the magenta for like the edging. We'll blend that out. We'll give it a go. We have nothing to lose. We're just going to do it. I think that just sounds like something that I'm going to enjoy. So I think if I go from here down first in the corner, I'm going to bring the lamp this way. Sorry for a second. So that you've got, there we go. Oh, hold on, lovelies. I'm going to bring you that way. Bear with me. Right, I'm going to move around a little bit and then I'm going to dart. Oh, I have to move you because otherwise I can't get the background. There we go. Now I have to go to this. Sorry a second. Sorry about that. So I have to just put my hand on the screen for a second because the lighting's gone funny because I moved it. There we go. Thank you, Shirley. So I think that is all right now. Right, maybe you should use your pan pastels in the back. Yeah, Connie, I was thinking maybe not on this one just because I've not got them all out and I'm going to do this with pencil. But I definitely am going to do a whole pan. On Saturday, I won't show you which picture because that will be the surprise. But I'm going to do a pan pastel picture and we're going to do that from start to finish. I don't have the guts to do it, but then I think, why not? So I'm going to do that with you all on screen. I'm going to start that on Saturday because I need to catch up with the turtle. So I'm going to go along with the whole pan pastel thing because I really want to have a go with them and pencils. So I'm going to use Polychromos as the pencil, and Pan Pastels with pastel. Okay, so I'm going to start down here in this sort of section here. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Okay, so I'm going to go for the lightest shade first, which would be the Deco Pink. It's all Prismacolors. the thing, he's not winning the race right now, April. He is like way behind at the moment. Yeah, I need to get on with that, guys. I've got to catch up. I'm so sorry, I'm so behind on that. Okay, so Deco Pink in 1014 Prismacolor. So we're going to go for light base to start. We're going to graduate the colours out. This might take a bit of patience. The thing is with backgrounds and pencil backgrounds, they are time consuming. They are a lot longer to do than sticking some pastels down or paint, or, you know, it takes a lot. You can do inks if you want to, like you can buy some alcohol inks. You can buy, you know what might be a good idea you can try if you've got them, I've got none, is the you know, the Tim Holtz Distress inks. They're pretty good. So this is the lightest shade at the moment, and you can barely see it to start with. So that's what I'm sort of intending for the moment, because I just want to get some colour down. So before I move on, I'm then going to come in with blush pink. I might do some peachy tones into this, like a nectar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Distress inks you could do, if you know how to like stamp those on and use those. You can use so many mediums. I don't have the distress inks to say, right, let's get on with them. I don't know if I would enjoy them enough, but I love any medium. So that's like saying to me, Sam, you don't like Disney. I know that that's just complete rubbish, because something that I've loved since I was a child. So yeah, I'm just gonna like graduate this in. Oh, what have I enabled now? Hot pink in the Prismas. So this will be like a hard slug of a ride doing this background, I think, but hopefully it'll be worth it. We might bring, instead of the magenta, I might bring in some henna. So again, this is the bottom's going to be a little bit graduated. Don't forget, you're going to bring your Deco Pink in at the, you know, to blend it out. So as you go along, you blend out as you do it, so that you know where you're going with it. You know, back to your Deco Pink. Your Deco Pink will then blend that out, and just continue that path. If you don't want to do this background, you can leave it if you're following me. Don't forget, I'm sort of winging it at the moment, so it's just going to be like a graduated blend. Okay, so I think just in the darker parts, in the corners, I'm going to put a bit of henna, because henna mixes really, really well with pinks. Really well. So ever so slightly, I'm not going to use the magenta. I'm going to swap the magenta and I'm going to use some henna. Now, the henna, just in the corners and your darkest areas, is the shade that I like the most to go with pinks. It gives it like a reddy pink. See, it's just like a, before you see. So we're going to graduate it out. So it's really quite a nice, subtle one. And then again, you get your lighter shade and you blend out those pinks. And that is more or less the pattern that this is going to be. So just going to go with the Deco Pink a bit. Then back to the blush pink. I'm not going to lie, pencil backgrounds take time. They do take time. And if you've got hands like they've got arthritis and it gets quite monotonous for you and a bit painful, then swap it for some pastels. and graduate those out. They are harder work. There is no getting around it. They take some time and they can be quite harsh on the hand. I need to turn that lighting down again, guys. Yeah, that's fine. Pastels, that's what I said. Hi, Desiree B. Yeah, that's what I mean. I know if you've got, you know, arthritis or things that might stop you. I'm going to get my, this is my white Luminance. Sorry about Tilly for a second. She wants to shout it out. They are a lot harder. Oh, hi, Tilly. She just flew right over to me. They are a lot harder to do. Okay, back. Tilly, what's the matter? Back to Deco Pink. I'm just going to come up. Pencil backgrounds are a lot harder work. So if you do have problems with like arthritis in your hands, I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing all of this. But the thing is with this background is that thankfully there's not too much of it. So just going with a light base coat of the Deco Pink. I'm going to come up. It's a bit washed out with the daylight lamp. But you can do pastels. You can do pastels. And has anyone got any of the alcohol inks or anything? The Tim Holtz, not the distress inks, the alcohol inks. I'm going to just put my hand there, guys, a second on that. And just putting down a base of this. It's just very light. It's just to protect me smudging for a second. Yeah, they would be quite cool, the alcohol. Hi, Tilly, what's the matter? You should see these two in my house. He's still upside down. And Tilly's just trying to do everything to come and say hello. I couldn't get her on camera if I tried. She would fly away. She sits on my head. Hey! I'm just putting that Deco Pink down. You won't see this too much on the screen, but I can see it. Because they wash out these sorts of colours. Hold on, guys. No, I'm just not looking at the screen a second. So if I've missed anything, put it back in caps in a minute. And remember, if you've got any questions, then fly them at me in capital letters so that I can see them and I don't miss them. So it's just a very pale pink. Yeah. Would you guys mind just 2 seconds? Hiya. You're not going to come, are you? Hello, you. Hi. What? How can I help? What's the matter? Who are you talking to? You want to come and say hello? No, that's not friendly. Come on. Down you get, little lady. Come on. Come on, because I'm still streaming. Go on. That's it. No, she doesn't. She's not. She's not. Sorry. Hi, Charlotte. Sorry about that, guys. She was just being a bit of a rebel, to say the least. She's a... Take care, Shirley. Right. I'm going to come into this corner and work my way down. So this is the blush pink. And I'm going to graduate some pinks in. So you're going around the edging and bringing that down. And you're going to have to do a bit of blending on this. So just into those corners. And then graduate. It's a bit like, I can't think of the... But you know, like ombre, that's it. So I couldn't think of the word. So you know where you go from one sort of colour into the other and it's like graduated. So it's very subtle. No, she's not. She's having a moment, guys. She's having a moment. She's crackers. It won't chip up anyway. So bringing that down. This is harder work, as I said, on the hands. So I don't recommend this if you have problems in like the hands, the joints and stuff. Grab your pastels, guys. Honestly, that's what they're there for. Or you could do a marker one, but it will sacrifice on the back because this is double-sided. So it's entirely up to you. Remember, it's your picture. It's your picture. You can do what you want, how you want, how's best for you, what you enjoy. You know, there's no wrong. That's the whole thing with art and stuff. You can do as you please. Thank you, Charlotte. You can see kind of like it's really hard, but I'm going to get a blend down. Oh wow, yes, is that take a little bit of time though for you? I mean, that would take a bit of time for me. Hot pink. So again, see, I want the lightest part to be around her. So I'm just in the zone for a second. If I fall quiet, it's not because I'm being quiet. Well, I am, but you know what I mean. It's because I'm just concentrating on where these colours are going. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so don't worry about going around the edging a little bit, because if I bring that up and in, I'm going to sort of join that up in the middle, so from the bottom, and then we'll sort of around this edging. Don't worry if it goes over the line, because we're gonna erase that. Okay, so it's just like a graduated one. Yeah. So into my henna. It's all Prismas. The background's Prismas. I'm gonna have to. She's gonna land on the blind. Tilly. Okay. Now Deco Pink. Tilly, off the blind. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to get up and get her off because she'll eat the blind. So Deco Pink. Now this bit takes a bit of time because it's got to blend out. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I've got to graduate that a bit more. Down. Come on. You're being naughty. Come on. Don't be naughty. No, down. Come on, Tilly. Down. No, I just said no. I said no. That doesn't mean yes. No means no. Tilly, come on, sort yourself out. Tilly. Tilly, no. Sorry, guys. See, that hasn't got a blend yet, so I've got to do that properly. Sorry about that. I know, KP, I've not blended it yet. I've not sort of graduated it out. I am mad, yeah. So back to blush pink. That's got to be a bit more blended, because that is not at all. Because these go waxy, don't they? Because they can build up a wax bloom. Hold on, I need an eraser. I just got to do more of a graduated blend. Where did I put my erasers? It's always when you want to find something, you can't. Okay, found it. So, found it and dropped it. Hold on. I don't like the darkness of that. I'm going to graduate that a bit more. Hold on, guys. When I'm not happy with something, I have to just redo that bit. Because that one wasn't, it just was not blending. It was becoming muddy. Hold on. So, hold on. Blush pink. Because I'll blend that back out properly. Hold on. I mean, if something goes wrong, it's fine. You work it. Blush pink, we'll work it out. And then hot pink again. I'm just going to graduate that a bit better because I wasn't happy with it. I think I'm actually going to have to use a blender, which is crazy for me. I think I'm going to have to. Hold on. Yeah, so the thing is, things do go wrong. So, like, when things go wrong on your page, don't get disheartened. It goes wrong for me all the time, and that's fine. I'm fine with it. It will go wrong. You erase, you start again. It's no big deal. I don't think, oh, my page is ruined. It's not. They're saving it. Deco pink. Don't forget, pencil backgrounds are hard work. So it needs a lot more patience, and it's got to go right for me. Otherwise, it's just going to get erased, and it's going to go again. So if I zoom out a second, you'll see more of a picture of where I'm heading. So it's going to be like subtle, but in this top bit here, this is bugging me. It needs to be a bit better than that. Okay, I've just got to like blend that out and work it a bit better for me. This is requiring a lot of patience, guys. But I didn't want to leave it blank. But as I said, you can do pastels and it'll be a lot quicker. And you can achieve the same look with pastels. Yeah, it happens, KP, doesn't it? That's how we learn, though, by the mistakes. The mistakes are going to happen. God, sometimes they're happy mistakes, though. Hold on, guys. I've just got to work this deco pink in. So I don't think I'm going to need, in the end, I'm getting the henna a second. I'm just going to go over that. Sometimes they can be really happy accidents. And other times they are rip a page out. I've had enough, aren't they? And it's funny because you were saying, have you ever ripped a page out on your colour and chat? Yep. I'm very annoyed with my page and it came straight out. But I haven't done that in a long time now. But I did. Has anyone else done that? You just got so annoyed with it. You spent all that time on it. And then it didn't go to how you wanted it. And it was just like, right, I can't even look at it. It's out now. Like, it got put away. It was just naughty. Okay. I think what I'm going to... I don't know if this would work, actually. Hold on. Like, you know, I do my round. because I'll blend that out. Like, you know, I do my round bits, and then with my deco pink, just blend out that edge of that circle bit to make it a little bit more subtle. There we go. So you know, I do my little round sort of things that I always seem to put on my backgrounds. Don't know if you can see that. And just, so if you can you see that? So just like round, and again, just going around. I'm just blending out the edges of it. Right, so I'm going to bring that down. Just going to bring out the hot pink again. Just coming down the page. Now here, my hot pink is going to come in handy because I'm just going to shade around the edge and bring that down into this area. Same as under here. This is hot pink in the Prisma. And I'm going to bring some of that deco pink in after, but at the minute I'm quite happy with just using the hot pink just to go around. I'm sorry I'm missing the chat a second, guys. I promise you I'm not being rude. I'm trying to just get this wrapped up so we've done it, so that we can move on to something on Saturday. Okay, so just in there. No, bless you all that suffer with them. So it's just in there. Then I'm going to grab the henna a bit. Blend the henna into that pink. It's no fun, is it, guys, eh? When you suffer with them. No fun. I'm just bringing that henna in. I think I need some, a little bit of black. Thank you, Kate. Still not quite sure yet on the background, but it's all right. We'll get there. We'll work it out. I'm just getting the black because I want to just dark, you know, the edge here. I want it to stand out. There is a glare on her. Unless I bring this sort of over, there's going to be a bit of a glare. If I turn it down, it goes too dark. If I adjust the lighting, hold on, my lovelies. Is that better? Oh, too much, too much. Hold on. Oops, hold on. I'm just trying to adjust the lighting for you guys. Might be a bit funny for a second. Thanks, KB. Sorry about the lighting for a second because it went a bit dark. So, like with her hairs, you know, you can bring some up. So you see up here, now I've put a background in, you can bring some of those hairs out and go over them a little bit. So just up and round so that you've got them coming out. So this is graduated. It's because of the lighting on the screen. Because I've got to do the rest of it. Hold on. If I adjust it, you should get a better contrast because the contrast is too high. So, all right, let's just finish this last bit off. So we've got the deco pink. I'm going to get the blush pink. I'm going to have my hand there. And then, you know, I'm just sort of following that pattern. I don't know why this isn't showing as a graduated blend. Hold on, guys, that's bugging me. I just get, like, things will sit there and it'll bug me otherwise. So it's looking funny on my screen. I have seen that, KP. The new Misfits books are, yep. It's going to be a gothic style one, and she said it's going to be released in October. I asked because I saw one of her pages and I was like, it's amazing. And I said, just out of curiosity, like, have you got a release date for it? And this is Tara, is her name Tara Bidlasbacher? I don't know how you say her name, but it's the White Stag art. And she said that she's planning on releasing it for October, the end of October, Halloween, for Halloween. So that should be out around Halloween time. Thank you. I have to play around because I've got the daylight lamp, which is going to wash her out. Because she is deep colours, but because of the daylight lamp, it will wash her out slightly. That's what I said to Dee Dee earlier, and she said it's all right. That's what happens. It sort of washes it out. You have to fiddle around with the settings, and it should be all right. So that's what I'm going to have to sort of figure out as I go along. That's fine. That's fine. We'll work it. We'll work it out. So this is the hot pink. And I'm going to put a little bit around here. And I might grab some poscas in the pinks after. And you'll see why. Then I'm going to get the henna because I'm going to sort that out in a minute. We'll get our deco pink back. Is it all straight? Oh, there you go. Just doing this edge. Thank you, Danny. So we are going to finish this up. I really want to play around with those super tips now. And the Copics. I need to learn how to do those. That's going to be fun. I can't wait to sort of learn how to blend and shade and do stuff with the Copics. Oh, I've only got a few, and I said it's going to be a slippery slope to bankruptcy, I think, if I start them. Because I was on Belinda's stream last night, you know, Colour with Faithful Gal. And she's brilliant with Copics. Oh, that's gone funny again, the lighting. Sorry, guys. Hold on. There we go. And yeah, I said to Belinda yesterday, I was like, oh, she said, have you tried your Copics that you bought yet, Sam? And I was like, no, because I know that once I start, it's going to be a slippery slope to just bankruptcy. Should I just tell Andrew now? We're going to be homeless. So yeah, this is the deco pink. I'm just working that in. I know. I think, you know, no, I'm being realistic here. I am so grateful, so happy with what I've got that I'm going to try the hardest to just get one, you know. I'm thinking like 4 a month would be a reasonable amount, which is like £10, Copic chows. So if I got 4 a month, I'm going to be here forever, but I'll get there. And then I'll like do the shades at a time that I've, you know, so say all the mint greens at one time. I'll build them up first. Then all the blues, I'll build them up. Then do it that way. That's what I did, guys, with most of my stuff that I wasn't gifted. People say to me, oh, how do you afford it? I didn't. I had gifts for Christmas and stuff like that. And then I was generously gifted in the colouring community beyond my wildest dreams. And then everything else I built up over time. I've built up over time. So it's, you know, things don't have to be done straight away. So this is the hot pink. I'm just going over the hot pink. It does take time, and that's fine. So I'm just going to go over that because I think that is a petal, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to leave it. This, I think, is background. So I'm going to do that with a hot pink. And yeah, most of my sets in the beginning, like my polys and my prismas, I built them up over time. I didn't do them like, you know, the whole set. So don't feel disheartened if you can't get like all in one go, because that bit here, I'm just going to go with henna. Things can take time, you know, life comes first, and that's fine. That's, you know, that's how it is, isn't it? So deco pink, just going to blend that in. Okay, so I'm just going to do some of these erased circles. Okay, quite happy with that. So then with the deco pink, I just do the edging so that it's not as harsh. It's sort of a little bit blended in. There we go. All right, so I'm going to zoom out on her a second, and I'm going to get my poscas. Okay. There we go. Right, so I'm going to grab my posca pens in the pink poscas. So I have a couple. You're going to think I'm such a child with these. That's the Disney case. So there's like a hot pink one. There's a baby pink one, and there's an even lighter baby pink one that I have to find. I know I've got it somewhere. That might be it. Maybe that's it. Isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. So these are the two pinks. This one's quite like neon fuchsia-y. So that is like that kind of pink. And the other one is a really nice baby pink. So as you can see, this one's like more of a magenta fluorescent-y type. And then this one is more of a creamy, it's called light pink. And this one's called, I don't know because it's in Japanese, but I'm guessing it's like a, it's a different pink anyway. Thanks, Faye. So all I'm going to do with my light pink is try and add just some circles randomly. So I'm just literally going around. Hold on. And then with my darker pink on them, I'm going to, like, when they're dry, you've got to wait for them to dry. So you won't see them. I don't think you'll see those on stream. Can you see them? They're like so small. So they're like here. Can you see them? They're tiny. So it's really hard to sort of get the gist, but they're in there. And then when they're dry, yeah, when they're dry, you know, like you would with a bubble, with the dark one, just go in and like give it a little round bit. Again, this, you won't see it too much on the screen, but you will in front of you, and it will show up on pictures. So it's just round. And I think she is pretty much done. I don't really want to, I kind of want to border this with black, this bit, which I'm very tempted to do. I'm really, really tempted to do that, but in my free time. So I'm going to say for now that she is done. I'm going to put that on high. And I'm going to call her done. So I've pretty much finished her. But what I am going to do, and this is optional to you, I'm going to frame this. So with a black marker, I'm going to go very carefully and frame her, I think. Well, I could do it on here, but it might be a bit boring to watch. But I think with a black marker, she would look really good framed because it would be like a frame. So if I sort of went around this and framed all of that, I think that would look really, really effective. Sorry about the glare, guys. It's because I'm laying flat with her. If I, hold on, if I put some things behind her, you can kind of see like that. Yeah, I could do a posca. Oh, thanks, Faye. But I do think I want to frame. I do want to frame her. I could do it with a posca. I could start the process off and show you what I'm thinking because I've got to go sort of around these lines. And if I did it with anything else, it's going to go through. Like an alcohol marker will bleed through. And I was thinking either I've got a Stabilo one, which is a bullet tip. It's a pen 68. I was thinking either that. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet, everyone. Thank you. Or I could paint. I could do a black border in acrylic paint. Oh, you just suggested that as well. Should I just do the paint? Should I just paint it? But the thing is, the paint takes forever to dry. I'm just being lazy now. I could do paint. Oh, that's okay. These ones don't. No, they're a water-based pen, Robin. But I know she needs a frame. Should I just do it quickly? Should I just do the paint? I'm going to do the paint. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be with you for like 5 more minutes. Yeah, it will. Okay, so if I go and grab, I can use this as well because this can be used, and if you can see, this can be used for acrylics as well. Right, if you bear with me, guys, I just got to go and grab the paint. So I'll be like 2 seconds. Well, I always say that. It'll be 1 minute. It's not going to be 2 seconds. I'm going to turn your bright up. Hold on. Contrast is up. Right, be back. I'll be back. I'm just going to go and grab the paint. Right, so I've got black acrylic paint. I've just got to go and get some water. Right, I'm back. This won't take 10 minutes. So I've got my paintbrush, my black paint. I've got some card. I have to move that. Right, don't forget to pop some paper behind. And I forgot I've got a heat gun, so I don't have to wait for it to dry. I can just heat gun it. So black card is always, I love my black card for this sort of thing. And you just move it down after. So I've just placed black card behind it. My paintbrush. And then I'm just away from the, I'm here, but I'm just giving myself a bit of room and space because I seem to have everything in front of me as usual. So I'm going to, I need a bit of room, like arm room movement. Where did I put them? I'm going to use this one for my acrylics because you're all there with me. I'm so sorry I'm taking ages. Please don't quit on me yet. I'm nearly done. Okay, I'm back. So I use this one for the acrylics because it's cheap and cheerful. I don't want to ruin that other one. The other one's going to be for water paints. So like Neos and stuff. Right, for my acrylic paints, I like to use a flat end because it gets into the detail more. And I use the Daler Rowney brushes just because I absolutely love them. Now, you don't water down this. You go straight in. You need also a little detailer brush. So one that gets in those fine details and might be is squared but detailed, and it will get into these smaller edges here. So, you know, like these ones that you can see, all these bits here. So a smaller detailed brush would be perfect for that. You can also do it with a black Posca if you don't want to get in those areas. Thank you so much. Okay, so paintbrush. We're going to start at the top. And then we got our black acrylic on it. And just go for it. Now, you've got to be a bit careful because we have a line to follow. You want straight acrylic and not watered down because you want it opaque. You don't want it as a wash. You don't want to wash. You want a straight paint. Now, you can go to the edge, but I would suggest you've got to have a steady hand for that. So I would suggest going in with your Posca pen after, because you can get right in there and you won't, you know, you're not scared to sort of go to the edge. So you've got to have a steady hand. And you might need 2 coats. I'm going quite thick. Sorry guys, this is like, because you want to frame it, don't you? You know, it wants to be framed. Now be careful about that edging because that page still needs to be done. So if you're doing this and you want to continue doing the other page, the second page, then, you know, go for it. But I really want this up as a frame around her. So it's like she's framed. Oh, really? I must say, I've let go of a lot of fear in colouring. I like to get stuck in now. So you might want to go over a second time. But just be wary about that edge. You gotta have a super steady hand. So don't forget, when this dries up a bit, you can go over again, and you can also go with a posca because that is just acrylic paint. Now, I don't know about you guys, but with a posca pen, do you find that it frays your page on those edges? So, like with these, I would go in with a posca when it's a bit dry. So I'm going to leave those detailed bits, and I'm going to go in with a posca after. For the background, I used pencils, Melissa. I used pencils. I was punishing myself, it seems. So I'm just going in, guys. I just this is why I got the black card behind. Okay, just very slowly. Again, slowly does it. You don't have to be quick. There's no rush, but she's going to be nicely framed. Hi, Michelle. You okay? All right, so don't forget that the acrylic paint does harden in between. So, you know, wash your brush, wipe your brush, and go again. Okay, so we're still going with this. And then keep going down. Sorry, just need to concentrate so that I don't get paint all over her. So I need another sheet of black card. Hiya, thank you. Thank you so much. And I need my heat gun, guys. Hiya, Tilly. Okay, so just bear with me a minute. I just got to put this. Hold on, because it will stick. She's going to have a frame by the looks of it as well. Okay. So just going to go down. Take care. Bye. Have a good day. So we're just doing the frame and then we'll finish for the day. But I'm back on Saturday. So I'm going right along. I have got my heat gun so I can blast this, which is good. Just be wary when you're doing this. The paint can go everywhere. It's got no, it doesn't care. It can go everywhere. So it's just a steady hand. That's why I don't want to look away from my page yet. So bear with me, guys, bear with me. So here, just be mindful of that, or you can go over it. Me personally, it's a tiny little bit I'm going over. But up here, it's got a little bit of the leaf. So just because you've got a flat brush, you can follow that line and then paint that bit out. So just like here. Okay. And then just paint that out. And with my detail, I just want to, there we go. Now with the posca, I can get along the edges if I really need to, but I think I've pretty much done it. So while it's wet, it looks like funny, doesn't it? And then it kind of just frames it. There we go. So she's got a frame. Now if I just grab my heat gun, I can just blast her. So just bear with me, guys, 2 seconds, because I have to take paint out. Just 2 minutes, I'll be back. Because I can do a bit with the posca and fill that in. Right, that's it. Now I've got to move them. So she's now framed. I just got to go on little bits with my posca pen, and that's pretty much it. So we are nearly done. We're nearly done. So just a black posca pen, if you've got one. It just gets into the areas that you can't get into necessarily with, like here, with the paintbrush. It's just a lot easier to go in with a black posca. Just got to find it. So just get a black, because that is acrylic paint in a pen. So give it a good shake, make sure it works, and then just grab the little areas that you couldn't get into. So let me zoom you in. Thank you, Starbucks. It's just I needed her to have a frame, really. I like framing portraits, and I just wanted a black one because it just sets off the pinks and purples. So the only thing with a posca pen, it gets into all the little areas that your paintbrush can't, but it's quite harsh on the paper. It's got like scratchy, and it creates like this fluff. Has anyone noticed that on the end of their paint, their nib? Sort of creates like this really horrible sort of, I don't know, it just feels like it's just going to rip the paper. You're going to go through it. So again, I need to tidy that up a bit. These little areas down here, I'll go over that again once more. Sort of just go in those areas that you couldn't get into. The posca will do that for you. And I think that I'm pretty much happy with. So she's done, guys. Thank you so much. So I'm pretty happy with that. I just need to tidy up that border a little bit, but I'll do that off camera because you've got the idea. So that is our lovely Momo Girl finished. She's done. I'm not doing this side. We're just doing that side for now. I just like a frame. It just frames it off like a portrait for me, personally. And when that's dry, I can just go over it a bit more. But like this is just needs a second base coat, but that's absolutely fine. But I'm quite happy with how she turned out. So you can kind of see she's got the deep colours, the really, really bright orchids. Thank you guys. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how she turned out. I'm going to tweak a few things, like, you know, just put a little bit more black into my border, and that's about it. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you. And I will be back on my usual on Saturday at 4. Oh, a minute, guys. Yeah, I will be back on Saturday at 4 o'clock my time. I probably will be using pan pastels on that day. Still not caught up on my turtle. Thank you so much. So I will see you on Saturday, everyone. You have amazing days, and I will speak to you and see you then. Lots of love. Bye.